Hi guys, Chris Ugo Mazi. I want us to talk about something very important. And before I go further, many people today regret their blame their ancestors that they are the cause of their failure. They are the one that contributed why they didn't make it, or predicament, or the challenges they are facing was caused by their ancestors. Before I go forward, I want to read from Oxford Dictionary. Listen attentively. In this case of us, I don't want to go deep. I want to talk about the one that affects you and I, the one that you will look at yourself and tell yourself, am I worthy to call a good ancestor? In 100 or 200 years to come, can my children be proud of me? Say, I done well. Now listen good. You see, a person typically one more removed than a grandparent from whom one is descended. 2, an early type of animal or plant from which others have evolved. The ancestor of most the plains is not. Now listen good. I even have another one in case of machine and tile systems and rest of them. For now, your ancestor that you're blaming that contributed to your failure, to what you're facing. What have you put in place that will give you credit tomorrow after you might have gone and become ancestors? Many of us have forgotten that the ancestor we're talking about didn't stop the hundreds, 200, 500, 1,000 generation. No. A time will come, this our generation now, all will be ancestors. My point is simple. Don't blame anybody. When you see your back on the ground, hey, it's a privilege to work hard. My parents didn't keep anything for me. It's a privilege to keep for your children. My ancestor didn't do well. It's a privilege so that your own children that are coming will say, yes, my ancestor make a lot of impact in their time. To everything you see or happens to you, it's a privilege for you to step up. It's a privilege for you to make impact. It's a privilege for you to do what? To change the narrative. That is the more reason why you are in that family. You are not there to blame your ancestors, because one day you will be an ancestor. One day. Now you are jumping from one native doctor to the other because you are not making progress. And some of them that don't even know what they're doing, they're deceiving you. They're telling you to bring money for goods that you don't have. Bring money for a cow you don't have. Bring money for fowl that you have never even tested for one day. You have to go and work hard to provide those things. Let's even think of it. Did your ancestor mean well for you? Yes. It's just like this, my children now. I know that everything I'm doing it for them to have a good life. Tomorrow now they will turn and say that what my forefather did, they will now start casting a bind. I just want to make a sense that your ancestors are worthy to emulate. The knowledge you have today is not what they have. Probably you might be more enlightened than them. So change the narrative for a better way. Make impacts that they could not make. Stop blaming them. I just want to make a common sense.